electrical stones that have been found in DR Congo.
Something strange has just been uncovered deep in the Congo, and it's left even experienced scientists in shock. For years, this dense, wild region has remained one of the least explored places on Earth. Towering trees, thick swamp, and dangerous terrain have kept most people out. But when a small international research team pushed further than anyone had in decades, they didn't just find new species, they found something no one was prepared for.
An antiseptic solution that they could then rinse over their teeth and over their gum.
The evidence is confusing, disturbing, and hard to explain. And now the world is asking, who or what was here before us? Number 20, Bakapigni. Deep in the thick, dark jungles of the Congo lives a tribe most people have never seen, and many fear. The Bakapignis are not just survivors of the rainforest, they are part of it. They move without sound, track without being tracked, and know every deadly plant, animal, and secret path the forest hides. Some say they can vanish into the trees like ghosts, but that's not what scares people the most. What truly terrifies scientists is something they still don't understand. The Baka can hunt and move together without speaking a single word. They don't use signs or noises, but somehow they always know what the others are doing, even far apart. Teams of researchers tried to study this. They brought recording devices, audio sensors, even special cameras. Nothing showed up. No signals, no whispers, nothing. Just perfect, silent coordination. Some experts called it telepathy, but no one could prove it. It didn't match any language or signal humans are known to use. Scientists were left with only one answer. They didn't know how it was possible. Locals have always warned visitors, never go into Baka land. The tribe protects it. Outsiders who enter often go missing. Some are found days later in traps made from vines and sharpened wood. Others are never found at all. In 2017, a journalist ignored the warnings and crossed into a sacred part of the forest. He vanished. No gear, no footprints, no trace. It was as if the jungle had erased him. The Baka don't live in the forest. They are the forest. And they defend it without sound, without mercy, and without being seen. They are not aggressive. They don't need to be. The silence is enough. And if you step into their world without permission, that silence will be the last thing you ever hear. Number 19. The Okapi. Scientists exploring the heart of the Congo rainforest have just confirmed something both astonishing and unsettling. The elusive Okapi isn't just rare, it's far more dangerous than anyone realized. Nicknamed the African unicorn, the Okapi looks almost mythical with its zebra-striped legs and horse-like frame, but DNA confirms it's the giraffe's closest living relative. Until recently, it was considered shy, harmless, and nearly impossible to track. But new field footage and first-hand research reveal a far more complex and intimidating animal. Using motion sensor cameras, acoustic monitors, and drone surveillance, researchers documented the Okapi's stunning ability to vanish into the jungle, moving in eerie silence. It thrives in isolation and uses its acute hearing to detect even the faintest noise, making it nearly impossible to sneak up on. But what stunned the team most were its violent defense behaviors. Deadly backward kicks strong enough to shatter bones, deep lacerations from razor-sharp hooves, and territorial aggression previously undocumented in the wild. Zookeepers and field biologists have now confirmed multiple incidents of severe injury from startled or cornered okapis. Despite not being a predator, its strength, speed, and unpredictable reactions make it a serious threat in the wild. The myth of the peaceful forest dweller has officially been replaced by a chilling truth. Underestimate the Okapi, and the jungle will remind you why it's stayed hidden for so long. Number 18. Giant Goliath tigerfish. Scientists exploring the Congo River just confirmed something terrifying. The Goliath tigerfish isn't just a local legend. It's real, it's massive, and it's way more dangerous than anyone expected. Measuring up to 6 feet long with 32 razor-sharp teeth that look like they belong on a great white shark, this freshwater monster is built for violence. Its jaws can crush bone, its muscles let it leap rapids, and its speed turns it into a torpedo of pure terror. Researchers recently documented attacks on boats, unexplained disappearances, and even remains recovered downstream that point to one culprit. Locals weren't exaggerating. It's one of the few freshwater fish known to attack humans outright. During feeding frenzies or in murky waters, just one splash can trigger a full-on assault. So if you ever find yourself near the Congo River, think twice before dipping a toe in. The Goliath tigerfish is out there, and it's not just hunting, it's waiting. Number 17. Stone Pyramid. Hidden deep within the jungles of the Democratic Republic of Congo lie a cluster of massive stone pyramids, structures so ancient their origins remain a complete mystery. First documented by satellite imagery and later confirmed by a joint archaeological team in the early 2000s, these pyramids rival the size of those in Egypt, yet no known civilization in Central Africa was believed to possess the tools or knowledge to build such monuments. Their surfaces are etched with indecipherable symbols, and the stones are magnetically charged, disrupting compasses and electronic equipment. Despite the fear surrounding them, people continue to flock to the site, drawn by curiosity, conspiracy, or belief in supernatural power. But visits often come at a terrible cost. Locals speak of those who enter the innermost chamber and never return. One researcher disappeared while live streaming an expedition, his camera cut to static after capturing a loud, unnatural screech. Another visitor claimed to have been followed for days by shadowy figures after touching the stones. What scares experts most isn't just the pyramid's unexplained existence, but the sense that they're not just ruins, they may be warnings, or worse, doors that were never meant to be opened. Number 16. Monstrous Ginch catfish. You wouldn't expect a catfish to make the list of Africa's most feared creatures, but the Ginch isn't your average bottom feeder. This hulking beast, stretching over 6 feet and tipping the scales at more than 200 pounds, has earned a bone-chilling reputation in parts of the Congo. Biologists have confirmed what locals have whispered for generations. This catfish has an appetite that includes the unthinkable. The most disturbing part? It's not just a scavenger. It's been caught feeding on human remains. In areas where cremation ashes are scattered in rivers, Ginch catfish have reportedly developed a horrifying taste for flesh. Over time, that taste may have evolved into something worse. Locals tell of eerie disappearances, bathers, kids fetching water, even fishermen, vanishing without a sound. The only clue? A splash. Then silence. No one expected a catfish to be the culprit, but with its vacuum-like mouth, crushing bite, and ambush tactics, the Ginch fits the profile too well. Experts warn, it doesn't need to stalk you like a crocodile, it just needs you close enough to suck under. Forget Jaws. This thing is a nightmare with whiskers. If you're in its territory, you might not even know you're in danger until it's too late. Number 15. The tree that bleeds. At the heart of the Congo jungle stands one of the region's most chilling botanical mysteries, the so-called tree that bleeds. Known scientifically as Pterocarpus angolensis, this tree oozes a thick, dark red sap when cut, eerily resembling fresh human blood. Scientists studying its chemical makeup discovered early on that this wasn't just folklore, it was a legitimate biological anomaly. For centuries, it has haunted both local legend and scientific study. Villagers speak of curses and bad omens tied to its presence. The sap contains chemical compounds that can cause skin irritation, severe allergic reactions, and even temporary paralysis in rare cases when it enters open wounds. Some tribal healers have used it for medicinal purposes, but misuse has led to horror stories. Individuals collapsing after ingesting or inhaling the sap, or developing violent hallucinations believed to be the result of exposure. Even more disturbing are reports of people falling ill simply from spending too long in groves of these trees during sap-draining seasons, as if the tree emits a toxic presence. Whether coincidence or chemical, the danger is real. Number 14. Silver Monolith. In early 2023, a mysterious silver monolith was discovered standing in perfect isolation, smooth, metallic, and eerily flawless. Over 10 feet tall and completely seamless, the object seemed to have no origin, no markings, and no explanation. Unlike other monoliths found globally, this one emitted a low-frequency hum detectable only by specialized equipment, and those who stood too close reported migraines, vertigo, and disturbing dreams. Local communities were gripped by fear. Elders warned that it was not of this world, that it marked a curse or the return of ancient spirits. Scientists reportedly brought in to study the structure found their equipment malfunctioning within minutes. According to the locals, one geologist collapsed after brief exposure, suffering seizures and temporary blindness. No one knows how the monolith appeared or why it resists all attempts at analysis. Speculation ranges from alien technology to a relic of a lost civilization. What's certain is that it has unsettled an entire region and remains one of the most disturbing unsolved mysteries in the heart of the Congo. 13th Nile Crocodiles. Lurking beneath the surface of the Congo River is a nightmare that scientists have only recently begun to fully document: the monstrous Nile crocodile. While long feared by local communities, recent biological surveys confirmed just how massive and dangerous these ancient predators truly are. Stretching over 20 feet long and weighing up to 1,600 pounds, some of these crocodiles are now officially among the largest ever recorded in Africa. With nostrils and eyes designed for stealth, they remain nearly invisible until the moment they strike, and when they do, it's pure devastation. What researchers found most disturbing was how these crocodiles seem to learn human behavior. Attacks often happen in the same places, at the same times. Once they identify a pattern, they wait. Then they lunge, biting down with 3,000 pounds of force before executing their signature death roll, ripping flesh and smashing bone in a blur of violence. Number 12. Electric rock. In the remote forests of Congo, miners made a discovery that defied belief: a rock that could generate electricity. In raw footage shared online, a chunk of stone is seen lighting a bulb with no wires, no batteries, and no known power source. Just the rock. The moment went viral, but for those who live near the site, it wasn't a miracle. It was something to fear. Locals now call it the Devil's Stone. Some believe it's cursed. Villagers who once handled it now refuse to go near it. A few claimed strange dreams and bad luck followed the rock wherever it went. Scientists are now quietly studying the samples, though no official explanation has been given. Some say it may be a previously unknown mineral with piezoelectric properties. Others fear it's something that can't be explained by current physics. Number 11. Giant Vundu and Kamba catfish. Deep beneath the surface of the Congo River lurk two of the most formidable freshwater predators in Africa, the Vundu and Kamba catfish. Both species can grow to enormous sizes, with the Vundu reaching over 5 feet and weighing up to 120 pounds, while the elusive Kamba is believed to exceed even that, vanishing into the pitch-black depths of the Congo Canyon. These bottom dwellers are built for ambush, equipped with powerful suction jaws capable of swallowing prey whole. In 2019 to 2020, a terrifying chain of events revealed just how deadly this environment can be. Massive floods dumped over a cubic kilometer of sand and mud into the Congo Canyon, triggering underwater avalanches strong enough to snap deep-sea communication cables. Satellite data captured the sheer force of this natural disaster, one that likely disturbed the habitats of these massive catfish and flushed them into new areas, increasing their contact with humans. Locals report eerie encounters, children dragged under while swimming, and divers vanishing without a trace. These catfish, known scavengers, have been seen feeding near human settlements after flooding events. While they don't actively hunt humans, a panicked bite or suction from one of these giants could mean a swift, terrifying end. In these waters, survival isn't guaranteed. Number 10. Enigmatic giant serpents. Deep within the dense, uncharted jungles of the Congo, there have been rumors of an enigmatic predator, the giant serpent. Believed to be a species of massive African rock python, or an undiscovered subspecies entirely, this reptilian behemoth is said to exceed 30 feet in length, capable of ambushing prey with terrifying speed and precision. Eyewitness accounts, including those from military pilots and local tribes, describe a snake so large it can crush a full-grown man in seconds. What makes this serpent even more terrifying is the possibility that it's not just a constrictor, but also venomous. Some scientists speculate it may secrete a paralytic venom through its bite, immobilizing its victims before coiling to suffocate them. Though unconfirmed, several reports from remote villages speak of people collapsing within minutes of being bitten, unable to move or cry for help. Their bodies later found grotesquely twisted and partially consumed. For those exploring the untamed wilderness of the Congo, this serpent is more than myth. It is the ultimate ambush predator. One mistake, one step too close, and you may never be seen again. Number 9. The mysterious giant spider. In the jungles of the Congo, reports continue to surface about a creature that terrifies even the most seasoned explorers, the mysterious giant spider, often referred to as the Jabafofi by local tribes. Described as having a leg span of up to 5 feet, this arachnid moves with eerie silence, spinning massive near-invisible webs across forest paths and shallow pits used to trap prey. Though sightings remain rare, the consistency of accounts has sparked serious debate among cryptozoologists and scientists. The spider is rumored to possess venom far more potent than that of known tarantulas, capable of causing intense paralysis, necrosis, and in severe cases, cardiac arrest. In villages near reported encounters, stories persist of children and hunters vanishing without a trace, only for skeletal remains to be found entangled in thick silk days later. The lack of physical evidence has led some to believe the spider is nocturnal or extremely reclusive, possibly dwelling underground or in the dense canopy. Despite skepticism, satellite surveys and camera traps have captured massive silk structures far larger than those built by known species. Until one is captured or confirmed, the giant Congo spider remains an unseen nightmare, waiting for the next unlucky soul to wander too close. Number 8. Blood red plants. While cataloging rare flora deep in the Congo, scientists documented one of the region's most alarming botanical threats, the blood-red Nyoka vine. With crimson leaves and dark, pulsing veins, it's a breathtaking sight that seems almost otherworldly. Its vibrant hue draws curious animals and humans alike, but its beauty conceals a lethal secret. The Nyoka vine produces a toxic sap so potent that even brief skin contact can trigger violent reactions, rashes, blistering, and in severe cases, respiratory failure. Local tribes have long feared the plant, referring to it as the devil's blood. Its toxins contain neurotoxic compounds that disrupt nerve signals, causing hallucinations, paralysis, and cardiac arrest. There are documented incidents of travelers brushing against the vine and collapsing minutes later. One disturbing case involved a wildlife photographer who unknowingly set up camp nearby. By morning, he was found unconscious, his body marked by chemical burns and swollen airways. He died en route to medical care. The plant releases airborne spores during the rainy season, which have been linked to mass illness in isolated villages. Despite scientific interest, the Nyoka vine remains understudied due to its remote habitat and extreme toxicity. In the Congo, even the most stunning plants can become instruments of death. Number 7. Goliath Beetle. When scientists first documented the Goliath Beetle in the depths of the Congo rainforest, they didn't just find a bug, they found a biological battering ram. Weighing up to 100 grams and stretching over 4 inches long, it's one of the heaviest and largest beetles on Earth. Its armored exoskeleton is built like a tank, and its sharp, clawed legs can tear through bark and flesh. While not venomous, the Goliath beetle is known for its sheer strength and aggressive defense when provoked. Equipped with strong mandibles, it can deliver crushing bites that can pierce human skin, often leading to infection if untreated in jungle conditions. Their powerful wings allow them to launch into the air with startling speed, and collisions with humans, especially at night, have caused serious injuries, including concussions and eye damage. Locals have reported terrifying swarms during mating season, where beetles clash mid-air, sometimes mistaking humans for threats. What makes the Goliath beetle especially dangerous is its unpredictability. Its territorial behavior means it will charge anything it perceives as a rival, including humans. In one documented incident, a child suffered deep lacerations after picking up what looked like a harmless beetle. In the Congo, even insects can be giants, and those giants don't always crawl away. Sometimes they attack. Absolutely. Let's replace the fictional walking palm with a real Congo native plant that's both rare and dramatic. Tabernanthe Ibogga, commonly known as the Ibogga shrub, which is deeply significant, factually, culturally, and dramatically. Number 6. Ibogga. During a recent biodiversity survey in the Congo Basin, botanists made a startling discovery. The Ibogga shrub, Tabernanthe Ibogga, found to hold both cultural power and real danger. Native to Central Africa, especially the Congo, this shrub drew scientists in with its psychoactive root bark, containing ibogaine and other alkaloids, long used in Bwiti ceremonies across the region. But the discovery took a darker turn when they confirmed that outside its ritual use, the plant can induce cardiac distress, respiratory failure, and even death when mishandled or combined with medications. While the yellowish root bark has been historically chewed in initiation rites and spiritual healing, uncontrolled exposure presents serious health risks, including neurotoxic effects and fatal reactions. Its potent properties and growing popularity have prompted warnings from botanists and toxicologists alike. Though the plant's cultural role is profound, it's venerated as a sacred teacher in Bwiti tradition, the field team stressed it must be handled with extreme care. In the Congo, the line between medicine and poison may lie in a single dose. Number 5. The laughing herons. In the misty wetlands of the Congo jungle lives a hauntingly beautiful yet terrifying bird, the laughing heron. With sleek silver plumage, piercing yellow eyes, and an elegant stride, this bird appears almost majestic at first glance. But what earns it its chilling name is its call, a loud, echoing laugh that sounds eerily human. Locals believe it to be a bad omen, often heard just before storms or tragedies. Though not widely known outside Central Africa, the laughing heron is fiercely territorial and can become highly aggressive when approached. With a razor-sharp beak capable of stabbing through fish, it can deliver powerful jabs if threatened. In several documented cases, these birds have attacked researchers and hikers who wandered too close to nests. One such incident reportedly left a man blinded in one eye after a sudden strike to the face. They hunt with incredible precision, spearing not just fish, but sometimes small mammals or reptiles. During mating season, males have been observed fighting violently, even against humans who unknowingly pass through display areas. What makes the laughing heron especially unnerving is its unpredictability, beauty masking violence, calm hiding fury. In the Congo, even a bird's laughter can be a warning that death is near. Number 4. Old bones with weird markings. Deep in the heart of the Congo jungle, a discovery was made that continues to terrify archaeologists and local communities alike. Ancient bones, buried beneath layers of untouched soil, marked with strange, untranslatable carvings. Carbon dating revealed the remains to be over 12,000 years old, predating known civilizations in the region. The bones, human in form but unusually elongated, bore symmetrical patterns etched deeply into the surface, resembling no known language, script, or tribal art. The markings are not decorative, they are deliberate. Some researchers speculate they may have served a ritualistic or supernatural purpose. Local tribes refuse to go near the site, calling it cursed, claiming those who disturb the bones are marked for misfortune or death. Disturbingly, 2 members of the initial excavation team later died under mysterious circumstances. One from a sudden, unexplained illness. The other disappeared entirely during a follow-up visit. Today, the bones are stored in a restricted wing of a Congolese archaeological facility, sealed off and under constant surveillance. Despite decades of study, no definitive answers have emerged. Some scientists believe the markings are a lost language. Others fear they're something else entirely. Whatever their origin, these bones whisper of an ancient terror still waiting to be understood or unleashed. Number 3. The legendary living dinosaur. For centuries, the legend of Mokele Mbembe, meaning the one who stops the flow of rivers, has haunted the remote river basins of the Congo. Described by locals as a massive, long-necked creature resembling a sauropod dinosaur, this living relic has fueled the obsessions of cryptozoologists and adventurers for generations. Multiple eyewitness reports, some from tribes with no exposure to paleontology, consistently describe a creature with a bulky body, thick tail, and a neck like a giraffe, moving through rivers and swamps with eerie silence. What makes the Mokele Mbembe truly terrifying is not just its size, but its behavior. Locals say it capsizes boats without warning, is fiercely territorial, and has been blamed for the disappearance of fishermen and explorers who dared too close. Expeditions, including those documented by Discovery UK, have recorded strange footprints, deep water disturbances, and unexplainable roars echoing through the jungle. Despite the lack of photographic proof, scientists remain determined to uncover its lair, believing its existence could redefine our understanding of evolution. Yet many who seek it never return. Whether cryptid, dinosaur, or undiscovered beast, Mokele Mbembe represents the chilling possibility that something ancient and angry still roams the forgotten waters of the Congo. Number 2. Congo River. The Congo River is one of the most formidable waterways on Earth. Stretching over 4,700 kilometers, it is the world's deepest river, plunging to depths of over 220 meters, and second only to the Amazon in flow rate. But beneath its dark, churning surface lies a realm of danger and death. The river is home to some of Africa's most lethal creatures, the Goliath tigerfish, with its bone-crushing jaws, venomous snakes, massive Nile crocodiles, and aggressive catfish known to scavenge human remains. The Congo's unpredictable currents, whirlpools, and underwater canyons have swallowed boats whole. In 2010, over 200 people perished in a single ferry disaster, a tragic reminder of how unforgiving these waters can be. Its canyon system, the only known example of an active submarine river, has created underwater avalanches capable of snapping communication cables and burying anything in their path. Locals speak of entire villages swept away during seasonal floods and fishermen dragged under by unseen predators. Even experienced swimmers can vanish in seconds, struck by electric fish, pulled by whirlpools, or ambushed by territorial animals. The Congo River isn't just a body of water, it's a graveyard wrapped in mystery. For the unprepared, entering it can be a one-way journey into the unknown. Number 1. Primates. While surveying the Congo Basin's remote forests, scientists discovered a sobering truth about its most iconic inhabitants. some of the most powerful and unpredictable primates on Earth. Gorillas, chimpanzees, and the elusive bonobos. Though they share genetic similarities with humans, these creatures are far from tame. In the wild, they are territorial, strong beyond comprehension, and capable of extreme violence when provoked or threatened. A silverback gorilla can weigh over 400 pounds and deliver bone-crushing blows with its fists. Their bites, with a force of over 1,300 psi, can shatter skulls. Chimpanzees, often underestimated due to their size, are among the most terrifying. Documented attacks show that they target faces, hands, and genitals when enraged. In one well-known case, a troop of chimps mauled a man so badly he was left unrecognizable. These primates are highly intelligent and capable of coordinated attacks, using tools as weapons and setting ambushes. Encounters with wild primates in the Congo can turn deadly within seconds, especially when tourists or untrained researchers venture too close. Even bonobos, typically known for their social behavior, can become aggressive under stress or when food is scarce. The forests of the Congo are not zoos. They are battle zones of dominance and survival. In this world, humans are intruders, and the consequences of forgetting that can be fatal. What do you think about these discoveries? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section. Kindly hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe for more amazing and inspiring videos. Thank you so much for staying with us till the end. See you in the next video.